So that's what I have to beat before I get to my place here. Looks like it's definitely going to overtake me, but I can do my best, right? I can do my best. But yeah, it's kind of windy. The birds are scattering here, so yeah. Just want to drop off some stuff. You know, sometimes you need to pop off and show neighbors, so that's what I'm doing. I'm about to pull up and drop some stuff off. That's the plan. Rain is already starting to fall. This person's going off the road here. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, probably going off to the restaurant. Hopefully I can get everything done before all that comes here, but it looks like it's already on its way. Almost there. Almost there. And the rain is almost here as well. I mean the real rain. Let's see if we can make it in time. Oh, as you can tell, I have some stuff behind me that I'm working on dropping off, so that's why I need to make it expeditiously. Planning on making it expeditiously. Expeditiously. One of those words. One of those words will work. Pick one. Choose one. Kind of in between cells here. Yes, indeed. Yeah, buddy. Made the drop. I thought the rain was going to catch me, but it seems like the rain cell is like right behind the mountain. So that's good. I was able to drop off my stuff, my supplies and things. And now headed back to the city. Part of the road going out to my property where it seems like every time I drop the bike, it's like 6 to 8 inches of sand. And if you try to go right through it how you would normally go, just kind of like a curve, instant drop. If you do what the homie did, kind of do like this and then some of this action, it seems like you can go without dropping your bike. I decided to show the homie this property, so he seems to like it. Oh man, not again. You know, riding on loose sand can be challenging. It's not as loose as it was at one time, but I think the rain did firm it up. So I had a little bit of forgiveness and leeway, but coming around that corner, instead of just going straight, I just decided to lay it down and save the bike. All right, let me see if I can get this thing going here and stand up. Oh yeah, a little squirrely at the beginning there, but we're getting here sooner or later. All right, so it looks like we made it. Cut off some time there. Playing with time a little bit today. All right, so I'm going to round this corner and probably sit down for this. Sit down, bring my center of gravity a little bit lower, and then boom, there we go. Made it. All right, guys, welcome back to James Mountain Lifestyles. I'm James. We're about to get into this lifestyle here. Let me just open this up. All right. So as you can tell, there is no restroom or anything out here. Cool. I got the shed delivered. I have the container there. Now I was thinking about, what goes into us must come out. It doesn't stay inside. It always comes out. So I was like, what can I do for a restroom situation or a bathroom situation, depending on where you're from? So I went on Facebook Marketplace and I saw this sleek, sweet-looking restroom shed. It had like 2 windows, a door, a shower, ventilation, AC unit, all that kind of thing, and hookups for, I guess, your water and stuff. So I asked this person, how much would this be? Thinking that maybe it'd be a couple thousand or something to set up, because that's typically the price that you see for a lot of these other things. I will play this clip and then tell you what the price was on the other side of this clip. I just want to set it up. Let me just say, this is worth quite a bit, but you still see 1.5 by 3.5 boards still exposed, so. Guys, this little shed that you see there was quoted to me at 30,000. That's right, 30,000. So there must be gold flakes in there. There must be diamond, platinum, Teflon surfaces or something. But that's what they said to me, and I was like, you know what? I can find a different way to excrete or, find a way to get this stuff out of me and into someplace else, because that's crazy. But we are going to figure that out in a little bit. Got my sprayer there. Got my bucket. And you know what that means? It's toilet time. I can't wait to christen this thing right here. Of course, I got to get my supplies ready. I'm thinking about setting this tent outside, but I think I went with inside. Now this is kind of what it looks like. We're going to go ahead and open this, put the goodies down there, and then cover it with sawdust, which smells amazing, by the way. You can tell I already christened it. There's some soap that I put on top, but you know what? When you're feeling and moving, it's not bad. I will forgo telling you all the details of what happens when a man sits down in the arid zone and really has to go. But I definitely want to move this thing from inside to kind of outside and see if this place right here may be it. Kind of like behind the place, because I don't want to stare at a toilet, but I also don't want it too far away in case nature strikes, You know that moment when nature strikes and you're like, man, I need to go right now. So yeah, I think I'll put it right there. But first, let me pick up this bike right here. And if any of you guys have $5,000 and you want to buy a gently used, very carefully taken care of bike, this one right here would be the one. Never dropped, never scratched, never taken on the road more than 20 miles, always driven by a grandma, one owner. Get at me. So I guess you could say sleeping in a shed in a container is way better than sleeping on a sleeping bag in a tent, but there's still a lot of work to do here.